We'll get started with Joc and Champ. Who's got the first question for Joc? We'll start with Kevin in the back there, Austin.
Joc, you played this game with such energy and emotion. We saw it in Houston, and then tonight when you were crossing the plate, sounded like you were saying "pay me" or something. What was that all about?
Yeah, the emotions run high. You kind of black out in a situation like that. So I'm gonna have to rewatch it to see what I did. But yeah, that's about it.
Other questions for Joc? In the back, Austin.
Joc, your recent stint in the minors, how much did that sort of fuel a fire for you to come out and perform in the postseason, if given an opportunity like tonight?
Yeah, it's never fun being, or I guess it was my first time being demoted, but the league showed me a lot, stuff I need to work on, so yeah, it was very humbling, and I needed to go learn how to hit, basically. So I still got a lot of work to do, but it's encouraging to see some of the process and all the hard work turn into some results in the game.
And to your right, Richard.
Joc, not too many guys get to play in a Game 7 of the World Series. What do you think it's going to be like? How much are you looking forward to it? How cool is it going to be?
Yeah, I don't think it's kind of hit me yet, but yeah, I think you dream about that as a kid. I think it's going to be big for me, and I think all of us to just remember it's still a baseball game. You got to slow it down, still play the same way that we've been playing all year that got us to here, and try to limit the distractions.
Standing on the right, guys.
So tomorrow is, of course, the biggest game, but tonight, how do you celebrate with Champ and everybody?
I don't know. I don't think there's any more celebrating to do. It's you enjoy it, you try to get a good night's sleep, and come back tomorrow ready to do it again. And yeah, we're playing for one more.
Joined by Chris Taylor as well. We are on the left, guys. Go ahead.
Joc, why do you think your team won? Why do you think the Dodgers won today?
I think we won because we have 25 guys all pulling on the same string. We all have each other's backs. You've been watching the series. It's been quite hectic, emotionally draining, mentally, physically, everything you could think of. And we stick together, and we find a way to produce runs. And our bullpen shut them down, and it's a group effort.
In the way back, guys.
Joc, back here. Take us through your home run. It was an opposite field. It looked like you actually mishit it.
Yeah, I didn't think I got it. So I think that's what happened around in the bases. It was just a lot of emotions hit me quickly. But yeah.
To your left, guys. Barry.
Hey, Joc, tell us a story about you and your brother, whatever you'd like to say too. I'd like to hear from you also.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, he's keeps me humble and just makes me realize that it's just a baseball game, and, there's a lot more to life to it. He always has a smile on his face, even through a stressful situation. So, yeah, I'm thankful to have him in my life.
Champ, anything you want to add?
I just want to say what he just said and what Joc just said, but I just think that everything is possible, and there's going to be a Game 7, so I'm just going to say they're going to probably get it tomorrow if they can't. And just I'm not going to say they have it, but I'm just going to say they will, and they will find a way, and they always will, and always have something they will get after it, and they will get where they need to be at. So that's them.
Champ,
my guys.
Champ, are you the older brother or younger brother?
I'm the oldest of Joc.
Thanks, Champ. Allison, on your right, guys.
Okay, Joc, this is an internet rumor, so I apologize in advance, but there is a story out there that there was maybe an offer of a monetary compensation by a teammate if you went oppo, hit an opposite field home run. Anything you can say about that?
I think I've kind of been struggling all year trying to use the whole field. So people are trying to get me encouraged to using the whole field, and I'm not very good at it, so it was relieving to, I guess, to hit the ball the other way.
Anything else for Joc? Before we'll take one last one for Joc, and then we'll take questions for Chris.
This is for both of you guys. Can you guys once you guys get the lead, can you guys take us through the final outs? Are you guys counting outs? What's the feeling inside of you guys? Is it tense? Is it pressure-filled? Describe that, both of you guys.
I think there's a lot of emotions. It's, like I said, it's very tense and stressful out there, and we believe in our guys, so we just try to get them a lead for the late innings and kind of watch them work. But the watching part is stressful.
Anything you want to add, Chris? You good?
Yeah, pretty much what he said. You know, just trying to stay in the moment. You know, focusing on the wherever you are at the time. You know, whether it's defense, base running, offense. You know, I think all year nobody's ever like looked in the past. You got to have a short memory in this game. So, you know, not get too amped up or taken by the crowd or any of that, and you know, just keep things as simple as possible.
Hey, Joc Champ, thanks for coming in tonight.
Thanks,
we
guys.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll take questions for Chris in your third row, Chris.
Chris, did you realize? Can you take us to what you were thinking in the sixth inning? In that moment, that the pressure that seemed to be on that moment, and how you managed to stay calm when your team needed you in that big spot?
Yeah, you know, I was just focused on staying short and finding a way to put the ball in play. You know, he's got electric stuff, that fastball up, and then really good slider. So, you know, I wanted to be as short as possible, not try to do too much or overswing, and find a way to get the bat on the ball and hope for the best.
On your left, Chris, Ken.
Chris, so many different guys contributed tonight, from the relievers, Bellinger making the pick at first, the big hits. Just what is it like when your season's on the line and it's just such a team effort?
Yeah, that's how it's been all year. You know, at some point in the game, it seems like everybody plays a huge part. And like you said, whether it's defense, offense, you know, getting a guy over, big base running play. You know, we have a lot of complete players on this team, and there's more than one way to win a game, and I think our team shows that.
Other questions for Chris? In the back.
Chris, the at-bat in the sixth, first and second, nobody out, a 1-0 game. Seager and Turner behind you. You think at all, please don't give me a bunt sign here?
No, I was ready for anything. You know, I know Doc has trust in me to swing it. You know, it's most of the majority of the year, you know, in that situation, he's let me hit. So, you know, I'm thankful he didn't give me the bunt sign, and I got the job done for him.
In the center, Michael.
Chris, when you think about where you are now compared to where you were with your last days with Seattle, this kid from Virginia, former high school wrestler, people are using the word MVP now of this series. Can you describe your journey in words for us?
It's been awesome. You know, I really haven't had time to reflect on it. You know, I've been so focused on playing baseball. I'm sure once it's all said and done, you know, after tomorrow, it'll all sink in. But yeah, so far it's just been an unbelievable season playing with these guys. This is a special group we got, so I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Other questions for Chris? Nothing else? All right, Chris, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Oh, we'll take one more. Oh, sorry, Chris. You might know. You were
Just
almost
when
out
you
of there.
thought you were getting out, huh? Can you just talk about Game 7? And, I mean, it's the stuff that the kids dream about.
Yeah, you know, we're going to look at it like just another game. You know, the same approach we've had every day is coming to the park and finding a way to win that day. And, you know, tomorrow it's going to be the same thing. You know, we're going to come in. Nothing's going to change when we get to the park. You know, we're going to stick to our same routines we've had each and every day, and it's going to be fun. I'm sure it's going to be a battle. You know, two teams that really want it. So it's going to be just like every other game, I'm sure. It's going to come down to the end.
Chris, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Lance McCullers